So, what do we have? Greeting Raiders, Tinkerers, Harbingers, and Wardens. We finally landed 1.31 Asian and European public test realms now available. Really? So there's the European server for the PTR. Nice. Tell your friends. You got a link. Specific changes and improvement. Expanded supported Windows modes in options. Okay, this we don't really mind, I guess. The bug fixes as well. I don't see too much that concerns me. Sadly, if you guys use a Mac, I guess not going to be able to play on the PTR. What? Removed native full SCR replacement, window mode full screen. Wait, so if you like are playing on the PTR right now, then you already have to have that different? Remove full screen. Okay, where's the balance? Where's the balance stuff? Devour can now target mountain giants without resistance skin. Wait, Devour is... I thought Devour was the dispel of destroyers, or is that the Kodo eating? Paladins equipped with an orb item no longer have a slower attack speed when attacking air units. I didn't even know. Oh, that's the Kodo eating thing. Alright. Oh, that's pretty sick that you can eat giants before that. There's gonna be some sick timings. I guess giants were not really a thing against Orc anyway, were they? But maybe in like team games it's gonna be more relevant. Ultra Vision upgrade is now applied to mountain giants. More Night Elf buffs? Come on. Kappa. Hero balance changes. Oh my god. Blade Master Windwalk. Cooldown no occurs when Windwalk breaks. Oh, I've waited for you for 15 years. Okay guys, I'm going offline and I'm gonna need this. Oh my god, reduce the cooldown of Windwalk from 5 seconds. Wait, what? Okay, so how long is the cooldown after you escape Windwalk then? Critical strike, no benefit from all damage once again, just not base damage. Oh shit, is it really a nerf? I think this should be good, but when you escape Windwalk, how long is the cooldown after you re-enter? I kind of want to see this in action. Lowered overall burst, and at the downside of making his stats unclear, the Waymaster was also able to strike and fade away without recourse if Windwalk was activated 5 seconds prior to get attacking. These changes increase the Blademaster damage, but leave him vulnerable to counterattack. Okay, we'll have to see that in action. I don't think I feel like he had enough damage personally, so I'm a little bit worried about that. Dark Ranger Life Drain. Life Drain now applies the Dark Minion effect of the current rank of Black Arrow, requires at least 1 point in Black Arrow. Okay. Doesn't really matter that much. I guess in certain matchups where you don't need silence, this will come into play. But like we don't see that much Dark Ranger anyway. Orc balance changes Star and Pulverize. Star now starts with a reduced Pulverize that deals 20 damage. What the fuck? The Pulverize upgrade has been changed to Upgrade Pulverize, which increases the damage of Pulverize to 60. What? What? Spike Barricades. Reduce the number of upgrades from levels from 3 to 2. Tier 1 is 5 base damage. Wait, how is that different than before though? If I don't see the previous numbers, I won't know how important it is. Anyway, we don't care. We didn't see the shit. Human balance changes. Knight, new upgrades. Sundering Blades. Researched at the barracks. Requires castle, lumber mill, and blacksmith. 100 gold. 100 lumber. 40-second research time. Increases knight's damage against medium armor by 50%. That sounds good, I guess. Right? But does it change the damage against anything else? Only against medium armor, I guess? Developer comment, while the knight is quite formidable in single combat. Is he though? With other units, we wanted to improve its role versus medium armor further than the default damage bonus of 150%. This allows knights to be more threatening versus ranged units they chase down such as crypt fiends, and increase their ability to fight against mountain giants. Well, last I checked, this upgrade won't disable Unholy Aura and Banshees possessing my own knights and making them work against myself, so I don't know how much this is exactly going to help against fiends. I guess we'll have to see. Animal War Training, Knight base hit points increased by 50, Griffin Rider base hit points increased by 50, Dragon Rider, so everything gets 50 extra HP. Animal War Training provides 100 hit points down from 150. Wait, what? And then it's less costly in lumber. This change is intended to help human players transition to their tier 3 units. Increasing base hit points should help reduce the reliance on animal war training, and reducing the lumber cost should slightly help the overall. Okay, so it doesn't matter then. It's the same thing. Like when you, okay, the only difference is that, okay, so animal war costs less wood, only 50 less. And then now when units come out without animal war, instead of getting 100 HP later on with animal war, they'll 150, they'll get only 100, and they start with 50 more than they used to. I don't know, like I feel like this doesn't do much for me. Like I don't think there is too many positions or like situations where you're like, all right, I'm gonna get a bunch of knights. I got to 50 more HP than I used to have on them. Like it's gonna be like really like game changing. I don't know about that really. Like, and also if you were gonna do that, then why do you lower the wood cost as well? Like it's like two small things kind of put together. It's a bit weird. Orb of Fire, bonus damage reduced from 10 to 5, no longer gives area of effect damage. New effect on hit applies a debuff that decreases the effectiveness of healing abilities and hit point regeneration by 50%. So I think like this is mostly against undead. And if you're going like rifle caster or no matter what army you go for, whenever you're targeting abominations or even heroes with like, let's say like Stormbolt and your entire army, if that unit is also being targeted by the orb, then I guess it's Death Coil will do 50% of the healing that it used to do. And even statues as well. Healing abilities and hit point regeneration. So even the regen is not as high. I wonder if that affects like Ring of Regenerations and stuff, but the Death Coil itself, like, for sure. So now you're going to be able to blow up like a Crypt Lord much more easily, I think. If you have Orb. But when do you really have Orb? So maybe it's time to... Maybe it will come back in fashion to use the... What is it called? Like the tier 3 tech, I guess, that the Korean human players were doing against Undead, where you go for tier 3 and then you get like Priest Master, you get a lot of upgrades on your rifles, and you get a bunch of flying machines to counter destroyers. And in that case, if you get Orb as well, then you can really, I guess, blow up some units at the front. But usually when you played rifle casters, you would stay tier 2, but now the Orb alone, I wonder if it's going to be enough for us to justify going for tier 3. Definitely going to be more useful than the piece of garbage we had before with the AoE. Vorpal Glaives upgrade, now increase projectile speeds. Damn, I see these numbers, I'm like worried. Okay, I don't know exactly what this does. Hippogriff Rider, base hit points increase. 5 hit points more? The hell? Gargoyle, base stats, movement speed increase from 350 to 400. Oh, Jesus. Gold cost reduced from 185 to 175. Oh my god. Okay, this actually scares me a little bit. I guess as human, gargoyles is not always the scariest tech. But there's definitely some situations in which they can come into play. Necromancer, new spell order, cripple, raise dead, unholy frenzy. Before it was raise dead, unholy frenzy, and then cripple, right? I think. I don't know about this. I don't know necromancers and undead enough to really know what this is gonna do. Rename to Insight Unholy Frenzy. Now 125 mana, still 500 cast range. Skeletal Mastery, so that means that this is on tier 2. That's pretty crazy. Ghoul Frenzy. Increase attack speed bonus from 25% to 35%. Wow, okay, well, so if I'm playing against Dreadlord now, are you telling me that they're just gonna max Aura and go Mass Ghoul and get Frenzy and then I'm not gonna be able to kill a thing? The prior upgrade make Ghoul strong enough to make up for how poorly they trade versus other races, similarly upgraded units, increasing the attack bonus by 10%, changes a number of units' relations to better favor ghouls in direct combat. Additionally, the change to Necromancers having cripple right away should also assist ghoul effectiveness at tier 2. Wait, what? New item, Ritual Dagger. Bought for Tome of Relics, 125 gold, 2 charges. 20 seconds between charges, stock 1. Wait, what does this do? Effect, sacrifices a friendly undead unit to heal 100 hit points to all friendly non-mechanical units around it. Wow, that's gonna be really weird. A friendly undead unit, but like, does it work on skeletons from World of Necromancy? With this item, the undead race will have access to an early game healing effect outside of the Death Knight by using it in conjunction with, or you can use it. With World of Necromancy or Creep Lord Beetles, undead players should have more option as to how they want to creep and fight early game. The current stats of Ritual Dagger are likely on the strong side, which is to help promote testing. Adding a new item like this is a large change, so we are going to be watching closely for feedback. Okay, that sounds broken as fuck. Items, boot to speed, removed from the default creep camp. Drop table. Oh, so you can't find them on creeps anymore? Or like by creeping camps? I don't know how I feel about this. I guess that's okay. Start with 2 stock on Goblin Merchants after initial cooldown. I like that, but keep in mind this still means that one guy can buy boots for himself, and if he wants to screw you, he can buy the other pair of boots and then sell them. So it's not like you get one pair of boots reserved for yourself. But I still like it. I still like that there's 2 pair of boots available, because then it gives like other people the chance to also get them. It's not like somebody already bought them and then they're gone and you have to run around forever, especially as a human player. The primary goal here was to prevent network connectivity wars for the first purchase. Moving boot to speed out of the default creep drop table is experimental. It's one of the last items that can be bought at the Goblin Merchant and drawn by creeps, and by increasing the starting stock, the item should naturally be more available to both players. Rings of Protection! Give me some Lotod rings in the chat, guys. I think it's time we maybe got rid of the emote, or maybe got a better one. Ring +2 level 2, change to ring +3. So what does that mean? They changed level? Remove from default creep drop tables. Oh, so the selling price. Oh, wait, ring +2 becomes +3 now? Or did the selling price actually change? Being underpowered compared to the, so we are increasing the bonus armor they provide. Oh, okay, that's good. We are removing the highest tier ring as it is often less impactful for heroes who obtain it compared to other options in that tier due to how armor has diminishing returns as well. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Maybe rings will be a little bit more relevant, but I still think they won't be as good as other stuff, like all the damage stuff. But maybe now you won't sell them. We'll have to see in game. I mean, I have an Archmage first most of the time, so I'll probably still sell them. Cloak of Shadows. Heroes carrying this item can now shadow mail during the day as well at night. Using this hide ability also works with units that have shadow melt. Interesting. It's gonna be really weird then to hide something during the day. But Cloak of Shadows, to be honest, I don't know about this change, like that it was necessary at all, because Usually you start creeping in Warcraft 3 and then it's nightfall very quickly into a game. And then by the end of the night, like you don't really need Cloak of Shadows anymore. Now you might actually keep Cloak of Shadows for a very long time and then force the opponent to get dust and stuff like that. Like you might keep it the whole game. It's like having invis ready for your hero, like the fragile one or something. So it is, yeah, it's gonna be completely broken. Everybody's gonna have to get dust, I think. Tome of Experience, no longer a random drop from creep camps. I like that. Tome of XP, like, didn't have its place in the game for a long time already. And then a bunch about the auras. Devotion aura effect increases from one bonus. Oh, that's so sick, actually. That's really good. Now you don't sell this anymore. I think before you kind of sold it, but this almost makes it too good. Maybe they should have done 1.5, but I like that. Vampiric aura effect increase from 15 to 20%. Oh my god, this is going to be so OP in certain cases. Like imagine if Orc finds this, now you are truly screwed. Because they're the one with the most melee relevant units in fights. Imagine if a Night Elf with Bears finds this. Holy moly. Periapt of Vitality, gold price reduced from 350 to 325. Yeah, it's pretty expensive to buy this. Like it feels like you need to be ultra rich to get it. Crystal Ball, item level decreased from 5 to 3. Gold price reduced. I like that. Like getting a massive camp. This is a very good change for sure, I think. At level 5, the Crystal Ball is noticeably less powerful than the other item drop options. It does provide free scouting, which may be helpful, but perhaps more helpful in the early game than later on. Yeah. When you saw like some of the stuff that you could get instead of a Crystal Ball, that for sure was one of the worst items you could get on the big camps. Sentry Wars duration decreased from 5 minutes to 3 minutes. I like that a lot. I always thought Sentry Wars duration is like way too long and they see way too much as well. So this is good in my opinion. Map changes. Plunder Isle has been removed. Yes, yes! Tirisfal Glade. Wait, what is Nomad Isle? Is that the snow map? Ancient Isle has been added to 1v1 ladder. What was Ancient Isle again? Oh my god. Oh, I think I know. Oh. I don't like that map. And then the other one are 3v3 and 4v4. We don't really care about that as much. Okay, I'm gonna have to see what these maps are. Yeah, AI. Not the best human map. Not at all. Several changes. Okay, we'll have to see them. And then Nomad Isle. Well, there are changes for Plunder if it's not even in the map pool for one-on-one. Relief. Oh yeah, that's the little pillars in the center that sometimes prevent you from seeing. Oh my god, there's so many changes. What the hell? On the maps? Alright, I guess we can try this, guys.